Well, this is awkward. One of the new things we have when you've been playing the game too much in Lost Relics. Welcome to my coverage of Lost Relics, lostrelics.io version 163.456, I think. Massive, huge update to the game. Let me just put it in there early. We're getting a free trans, so all players are going to be getting a free Transcendent weapon, the best weapon in the game, so it seems, but stay with me, guys, and we will dig into everything because we have the new bounty exchange system. We have a cooking skill. You can now set your spawn point by clicking on your bed here or in the graveyard. So we're going to be covering a little bit of everything. The new exchange system for the bounties can be found here, and this is the list of the current items you can get, like this mythical blockchain weapon when you have 500,000 bounty bucks, but keep in mind, guys, there are only 10 available of these. Then we have a lot of virtual items such as the Ring of Fire that will reduce damage taken from fire by 50%. Pretty crazy. I hope some of you guys are gonna be buying that and selling it in the Emporium because I would like it, but I think I'm gonna save my bounty bucks for the mythic or trying to get it. Band of Brutality, probably my favorite. Increased melee movement speed and melee damage. That is freaking awesome. More movement speed in games is always important, and this is not a use. This is a permanent thing while you are using it. I would really like this item. Vial of the Abyss. Look at this stuff. Restore health whenever you kill a monster, but you lose energy while doing it. I mean, take that into swamps. That is, oh man. Such cool virtual items that we have here. Hydrosphere Ring, probably the one most people are gonna be buying because it will create a water barrier around the player that absorb 70% damage. I mean, close to immortality in the game, especially considering that we have other items that reduce damage taken. Ring of Havoc, a fun item that summons a trap on the floor. I mean, fun, but am I gonna be using epics and bounty bucks to get it? Then I need a lot more bounty bucks than what I'm earning right now. We're gonna be looking into this week of bounty bucks as well. Amulet of Chaos, use it, confuse enemies so that they will like roam around like cray. Fun item. We have a much higher tier version of that as well, so some really cool items that we can get here starting out. Other things, Knight has been updated to now have a 50% chance to inflict 50 poison damage every second for 7 seconds when you use it, so not based on your weapon damage. And things like the Crude Bice and the Baked Bird's Beak are now used with charges, so you have a limited amount of times per adventure. We have cooking, and that means that things have changed. We have the new flour, we have water, we have ceramic jugs, we have new things we can use for food, and the fish that you catch are no longer cooked, they are raw. So you catch fish, you take them out, then you cook them, then you can consume them. Other thing worth noting is that the mythic weapon for 1.5 million has been sold out, so that's we need something new. Anyway, you go in here, you buy this ceramic jug. Buy 9, that is the most that you can use at a time. These are somewhat reusable. You take these jugs that cost 1 gold each and you go to the well, you click it, and you will fill water in one of these jugs. You don't need to use 9, but you can do. That is like the most you can use at a time anyway. Once you have the water, you go up till the alchemist table where we have like, I guess it's like a mill kind of thing. It's not. It's more like a pile where you can grab like a sack of flour, and then you can use these 2 components to make bread. So you go up here, and this is free. You just click and you get this one. It is selling in the Emporium. Players are already like plebs gathering this, selling it for people that are lazy for like 2, 3, 4 gold. The same with the water. So you can buy it down there if you are lazy. By the Emporium, we have the new cooking area, the stove, where you can bake things such as bird. You can like cook your raw food to cooked edible food, and we have like a lot of new stuff that we can actually make in here. Also something that requires a new thing from engineering. The most interesting thing that we have is the multi-grain bread, because this has 5 uses per dungeon, but if you only use 4, you won't lose it. So it is like a blockchain item in that you can use it in every single adventure unless you use the last one of the charges on it. But of course, being a virtual item, you're most likely gonna like lose it when you die. We have legendary fish, we have a jawbreaker. I'm new to cooking, so I can't make any of this stuff yet. I'm fishing. Yeah, I'm back to fishing in swamps to level up this stuff because I'm not a pleb. I'm not gonna make bread. But anyway, to demonstrate, this is just how it works. And note that we now have crafting time, and then when you produce food, you can burn the item, losing all of the ingredients. I hope this is something we're gonna see for the other crafts as well. But note that all crafting in the game now takes time. You cannot batch create a lot in one go. The XP area is now accessible from clicking here, and that is where you remove it again. And here we have the skills book with all of the stuff in cooking. So here we have the empty ball that you can make with engineering, which is pretty cool that we're finally getting like a cross usage from the skills. I have been requesting that, and I'm really hyped to finally see something that like combine these things. I know you guys are curious about my alchemy potions, and they still have nothing that we can use them for. But anyway guys, daily rewards, and look at this. On day 5 we get a Transcendent axe. All players on day 5, most likely a virtual item. This is massive, this is huge, this is important because I actually decided that I would give this game 6 months to give me a better weapon. And if I couldn't grind myself to a better weapon in 6 months, I was kind of having to leave, because if you can't get gear upgrade in a game by playing almost daily, like the equivalent of full-time work, it's just not worth playing. I'm having fun, yes, but if I can't get better by playing, it's useless. So if by day 5 from now on all players are gonna get a max tier weapon to use in the game, it's gonna be like one of my dreams come true for the game. And the developer has actually said previously that drops won't be as important in the game moving forward as it is right now, and this could be like one step in that direction. I don't care if it's virtual, I want to go out and have fun. I don't want to sell everything. It's called like play to earn. I want to play to have fun, and if I can bank something afterwards, it's gonna be amazing. So free trans weapon for everybody on day 5 of logging in and completing a dungeon. That is beyond crazy amazing. And this new daily reward system is a replacement for the members only gift gargoyle that we luckily don't have anymore. Team Trout is like the strong, you guys know it. If you're gonna join, support Team Trout, we are the winners with it. Team Trout, come on. But there is a cool kind of group, all like, don't listen to those guys. But anyway guys, these are the bounties that I completed this time around. I managed to complete all of them, and we had this patch like somewhere in the mix of this, and it appears that these bounty chests have changed during the patch. I'm not sure if they were like this before as well, but we can now open bounty chests and only get gold coins, and we can open these bounty chests and actually access blockchain items from a larger loot pool. So we are no longer just getting these feathers and demon cloth and vials and papyrus. We can now get like a larger portion of the items in the game by opening these, which is both really cool and exciting because you don't really know what you're gonna get, and that's always fun. But at the same time, if you're really farming towards getting these specific bounty things and you don't really have a good way to specifically aim at getting those, it's, I don't know, I'm a bit I'm not entirely sure where I stand on it right now. What I have done is that I have stopped buying bounty chests from other players because I really did that for a chance to get especially these vials, but also moving forward, of course, a chance for one of the new Transcendent items. But that is what it is. I'm not done thinking about, do I want to buy more of these for just as many chances as possible for these Transcendent blockchain items, or do I want to use my in-game currency for crafting? But crafting is going to be different for me because with the new crafting time, we're looking at twice the amount of time invested when crafting things. I really like that. I really like that because it makes being a crafter much more important. It puts value into the act of crafting, of like getting a high level. I really hope we will also get this chance to get your components destroyed when making something, just as I hope we will be able to like critically hit and make something that was better than what we thought it would be, or perhaps even get two things. The game is slowly but surely moving towards a more interesting crafting game, and we really need that with all the ping pong that we need to do before we reach an interesting tier, like craft wise. Here you can see I got a barley grains from one of these golden bounty things, so that was not what I was hoping for. I actually reported it, and the game developer wrote in Discord that this was like intended behavior. They should be able to do that. So a lot of stuff has been going on in the game during since my last video. I'm gonna be covering cooking. Like, it's gonna be getting its own dedicated video, I think, as I get time to fish even more, because there are some pretty cool, fun, and amazing things that we can make for it. But anyway, put it down there in the comments, guys. Free trans weapon, crazy. What do you guys think? What do you think about the bounties exchange, the different items? What do you guys think about cooking? I got my Goodman goggles, and as you can see, they light things up on the minimap, making it really fun to play. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I absolutely love you guys.